So you know we love talking earnings on this show. United Capital PLC released its half-year financial performance of 2024. Profit after tax climbing by double digits, 65% to 7.4 billion. There's the gross earnings, which climbed 38% to 15 billion from 11 billion in half-year 2023. Assets crossing 1 trillion naira, 27% growth from 931 billion in the prior year. Also, we look at the shareholders' funds, that also growing in value, 33%, double digits to 120 billion from 90 billion in the prior year. Profit before tax, 63% to 9 billion from 5.53 in the prior year. And of course, profit after tax that we just mentioned, 65%, 7.74 billion naira. Earnings per share also growing by 65%, 2 naira 58 kobo in 2024 from 1 naira 56 in 2023. And what about the stock? My word, look at this. So as of 10 a.m. this morning, trading at 39 naira, 3-month return 127%. So far this year, 62%. 2 years, 250% return. And look at the 5-year, 1,700. It's incredible stuff. We have Mr. Peter Ashade, who is the Group Chief Executive Officer, United Capital PLC. He's here to brag about his results. And shareholders will be happy as well. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning.
Great to have you.
Good morning.
So tell us the growth drivers behind these hot numbers that you've put up for your shareholders.
Thank you so much. We're indeed very humbled by this significant performance. I must say that, as you know, United Capital Group, we have 7 businesses in the group, and the businesses are in the last year-on-year performance has been quite impressive across all the business line. Even the last kids in the block, the microfinance bank is already profitable.
Oh, wow.
It's already profitable, as it were. So across all our business line within the portfolio, we're doing great in terms of performance, very impressive. Added to that is highly driven and motivated workforce. Our team, so we quite very focused. We knew what we wanted, and we set out the year giving the outlook, and we set out to take our digital transformation agenda.
Okay.
And with this, we're able to transform even the way we do our businesses. And underscoring that, we have been able to increase our customer base. Our assets under management grew by 35% to being at 1.3 trillion at the end of the conference. All this, speaks to the direction of the group, and more important is to see the regional integration that we embarked upon.
Good point.
2 years ago has been very, very rewarding. We are indeed harvesting the returns from that, both in Nigeria and Africa, and so quite key. And also other areas that we're looking, we've been able to do within the H1, we look at our risk framework, which is quite very key because we're growing larger, and we thought it is right for us to be able to embed ourselves as we go into future in terms of risk area, in terms of product development, and in terms of customer service and quality.
Well done. I mean, so have you managed to, I guess, achieve consistent dividend payments and maintain this kind of performance?
So for consistent dividend payments, quite interesting to note that over the years now we've been able to grow in terms of dividend payment. In terms of in 2019 we paid 30 kobo. And as of this year, 2023, we pay 180. 180 kobo. And down the line, you can see. So we've grown over 500% in terms of dividend paid to our shareholders. Quite very, very instructive for us. And this, again, is a testament that we are not only creating value for our shareholder, but we're increasing value. So we have created it. And now our focus is to see how we will consistently increase value to our various shareholders. And that is why we're putting structures in place. We are focused on our strategy to ensure we're able to drive that. And so when you see in terms of the growth that you see, and also when you look at it year on year, an average in the last 5 years, we have paid out 70% of our earning.
Oh, wow.
Not less than 70% of our earning.
So you shared the wealth.
So it's quite very key. as it is.
The 90 kobo interim dividend that you just announced, maybe it's an obvious question I'm asking, how shareholder sentiment will be regarding that, but the decision behind that and how you think that will be received.
Yes, again, 90 kobo dividend, again, is about, we paid 180 at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And we promised the shareholder that, we're still going to continue to pursue growth in their world. And in that light, we thought, looking at our strong financial position and healthy in terms of outlook, I will feel, yes, it's quite, especially at this point in time in Nigeria, that yes, what again can we do to delight our teaming investors? And then we thought, yes, let's go ahead and be able to pay the 90 kobo dividend to the shareholders, which for us is just the tip of the iceberg of what the shareholders should be expecting in the future.
Well, I think another one is this bonus shares, 2 for every investor. It looks like as your profits are growing, just finding more ways to share this wealth with investors. So tell us about the bonus shares.
Yes, it's quite interesting anyway, the bonus shares. You recall in 2012, every shareholder of UBA were giving 4 free shares for every 33 held. And now, fast forwarding to 2024, additional 2 is being given to them, making 6, no payment at all.
Wow.
And you could just imagine what the share price is saying today. And so for every investor in United Capital is an investment to keep. Because for us, when you look at it, in the last 3 years, we have grown the shareholder fund by over 290%. And so now we're pinning at 120 billion by half year this year. So critical. So in terms of outlook, we feel, yes, as we take our decision, as we grow in terms of size, in terms of profitability, we carry along our investors and see to what extent can we continue to add value to them and ensure that in the scheme of things, that even if you have investment, you have a portfolio and you don't have United Capital yet in your portfolio.
You're missing out.
Yeah, something is missing. Because when you look at in terms of trajectory, both now and what transcends into the future, it's quite very instructive.
Well, look, we will put up the share performance again. Stock has just been doing impressive numbers for the year-to-date, the last 3 months, the 2-year, 5-year. I want to get your reaction to how the stock has performed. And then how do you carry all this over into the second half of 2024? What's your outlook for the rest of this year?
I can tell you that we are highly confident about our medium-term strategy.
Okay. We're
clear about it. This year, crescendo, our 3-year strategy implementation. We started in 2022. 2022, 2023, we did far higher than what we projected. And I'm very sure 2024 will not in any way be less in terms of outlook. We are clear about what we want to do and the strategy to ensure operating in a very volatile and a very difficult to predict environment. Yep. But we are clear in terms of positioning ourselves and within each of the businesses within the ecosystem to ensure we're able to extract value from every policy, from every direction that the economy goes, and we extract value there. So for us, in terms of the future, we are carefully positioning ourselves to ensure that we are able to, along the key strategies that we have, strategic initiatives that we have, that we are able to implement as much as within the next 5 months. In addition to that, we want to explore, increasing our product development initiatives, continuous innovation in terms of the new areas across all our business lines. I want to look at key growth markets within Africa and position ourselves to extract value from those markets. And also, there are some level of strategic partnership that we're currently in discussion to ensure that we're able to, position ourselves. It's about the future, which we believe is quite green.
Mr. Ashade, it's always a pleasure having you on the show. You always bring optimism to the future whenever, and your performance, your company performance reflects that. Mr. Peter Ashade, Group Chief Executive Officer, United Capital PLC, thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you.